Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. As soon as I was going to switch the thing, I had to sneeze. So I figured I might as well just blow my nose off screen so you didn't all have to hear it. Um, but what's up, Vulcan, Myers, Mo, Roxas? How y'all doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Sorry the stream is starting so late. I was going to make ribs for dinner tonight. My mom's out of town, which means I essentially have to become the new cook of the house. And I have never used an instant pot to make ribs. I only ever used a crock pot. And there's a few differences with them that just kind of slowed down the whole thing. So, as much as I wanted to just like, all right, I'll just eat dinner real quick, with barbecue, it's really just like you have to wait until it's done. So it just took a while.
Spending money
but...
always feels so good.
Yo, Vulcan, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 13 months. I believe that's the first sub of the new calendar year of, or I guess the new year of subs. It wouldn't be the calendar year. Either way, thank you so much. Hanging in multiple Twitch streams, Jordan Haro, Igobi Graven, aka Riku's VA. Cool. Well, I hope you're having a good time. Gotta get the slow cooker going. I did try. I tried to get the slow cooker going. It tasted pretty good in the end. I was trying to do like a Korean barbecue style sauce, like they put on galbi short ribs, you know. But it was too thin. The sauce wouldn't really stick to the meat, so I tried to thicken it, and then that didn't really work. So then I just went all in, put the sauce directly in the pot so it would like roast in it, and then I finished it with a different barbecue sauce at the end so it could still caramelize in the oven. Anyway, all that aside, we're ready. Let's get these events going. It's funny, it took me so long to get to the event that there are now 2 different events that I have to play through. So we're gonna try to get these events going on the stream. I can't go that much later than normal, so I'm gonna try to get through them quickly enough that we get to see them all today, because I don't want to have to keep ignoring the other games that we were playing. Played Assassin's Creed 2, so I want to pull for Ezio once he comes to Reverse 1999. Yeah, Ezio is kind of a problem for Assassin's Creed, the same way that Handsome Jack was a problem for Borderlands, where like the second game in, they accidentally wrote the coolest and best character, so then they just had nowhere else to go. Oh yeah, sorry I canceled the Monday stream as well. I literally had a session where from start to finish it was just screaming. So like, I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to stream still. And then when I went, I was like trying to talk to one of my friends, and I was just like, yeah. So anyway, I was It's fine. Meanwhile, Fairy's doing some auto fishing. Yuzuha and Alice stand at the entrance of Mystic Wares, seemingly engaged in an animated discussion. Noticing your arrival, they exchange a quick glance and clear their throats.
Wise? Belle, I've got a question. When you think about summer, what comes to mind?
I like a nice beach vacation.
Summer means vacation, obviously. Throw on a swimsuit, hit the beach, and make a splash. These are the memories that'll make your whole year. He's just
finally doing this event. Yeah, look, I did my best, but the story went mad slow, and then, yeah. I asked if anybody wanted to see it on stream, and everybody was like, yeah, so
Same
here we are.
Though I spent last summer
hanging out with friends at the video
But
store.
I'm gonna try to get the
Beach
other
trip
event
is
going
definitely
too
the
after
best
this
way to
one.
spend summertime.
Aw, I didn't realize you missed out last summer. Well, this is the perfect chance to make up for it. I think you'll love what we've got planned.
Love the summer event, plus I got the proxy summer outfits. I certainly like the summer outfits more than the Swabion Temple outfits.
Oh, is there some kind of event happening?
You were missing so much, especially the summer outfits. Yeah, I mean, I've at least seen them from other people playing, but
Wise, Belle, thanks for your help before. We couldn't have done it without you. These 2 free resort vouchers are a small token of appreciation from Yuzuha and me. Please accept them.
not to mention all the people gooning on the subreddits.
School's out, so we're all going. Me, Alice, and Monato.
I have beef with Wise's summer outfit. No way this twink has worked his abs.
Spook Shack
That's
style.
true. We know from the things he said in the story that he doesn't like to work out. He doesn't, you know.
Thanks a lot.
Yo, the planet Jupiter, thank you for following. Damn, the whole planet? That's crazy. A whole celestial body? It's wild. But yeah, we know Wise doesn't like to work out. He's a little computer boy. But I guess on the other hand, now that he's at Swabion Temple and he's learning all this mystic stuff, maybe he's forced to do some physical training too. You know, it's like that classic thing where they have the martial arts person like doing a pose and then other people just beat the shit out of them.
Resort vouchers? Awesome! Belle and I will gladly take those off your hands.
Thanks, you two. By the way, what's a Spook Shack summer like? Does it have anything to do with ghost stories?
Nah, that'd just make Alice freak out.
That's something that I always found strange, is that like in some Asian countries, part of summer is like telling ghost stories on the beach, or, you know, like at a summer camp, that makes sense, but if you're just on the beach hanging out with your friends, I feel like it's kind of weird to be like, all right, who's got the spookiest story?
Walking along the beach, feeling the waves lap at your ankles.
EP, my dog
kicking
pissed on
back
my
in a
carpet.
lounge chair under
Oof.
the sun, watching fireworks light up
F's
the
in the
night
chat for
sky.
Myers,
Something like
everybody. That is not fun. That is a huge bummer.
Sorry, but that just sounds like a regular vacation. Where's the
You know
Spook
what?
Shack energy?
Myers, here's some free advice for you. Your dog pissed on your carpet, right? So, in order to get the dog to respect you and to not do that, you have to piss on your dog, and then it'll learn like, oh, this is not fun. I don't enjoy this. And, you know, then it'll be like, I understand your point. I won't do it again. Kessin, what's confusing about that? I feel like I made it very clear the reasoning and the steps. What if it does enjoy it? Well, then you have to put it down because it's got deeper issues. I used to go to summer camp with people with different skin conditions when I was younger. Yeah, you were saying that the last time, which I found very interesting. That's how I knew I was ambidextrous in archery. I never even tried archery with my right hand. When I was doing it in school for the unit, it was left hand held the bow, right hand was the draw. I never even thought to try and switch it.
Well, the Spook Shack part is really just about how we found the place. We stumbled across a post about it on Internet's Spook Shack board.
Yup, that sounds like a ghost story. If it's popping up on Spook Shack's board, there's no way it's just an average resort.
Yo, we're going to Luigi's mansion?
But Alice and I scoped it out in person, and we didn't sense anything supernatural. There are some rumors online, but I'm pretty sure they're just made-up stories. agree with Yuzuha. I didn't notice anything weird at all. Apart from being a little empty and quiet, everything else seemed pretty normal.
So I'm guessing this is a ploy from the resort to try and generate interest by being like, ooh, we're spooky. You know, typical Scooby-Doo shit.
Even Alice didn't notice anything, so it should be fine. Otherwise, Wise would be second-guessing this whole trip. All right, Wise, time to break out those swimsuits we never got to wear.
And mainly right hand is writing hand, but that's when in my head I thought, let me try my other hand since it's my non-dominant. Every time I've tried to use my left hand to do like really any other skill, like it just doesn't work. I'm not ambidextrous in the slightest.
Oh, right. Besides swimsuits, don't forget to pack casual clothes and your camera. The full vacation kit. We're booking out the entire resort, so this isn't your everyday getaway.
Hold up, you booked out what?
Bro,
The
she's
entire
loaded.
resort?
Oh, did I forget to mention that? So the place was pretty empty, right? Alice and I did a little negotiating, and we managed to lock in short-term management rights at a ridiculously low price.
Scooby-Doo ghosts try to kill teenagers so they can inherit ice cream factories. They don't even try to kill them. Usually it's just like, we're gonna scare them so they leave. And then the Scooby Gang shows up to be like, we're gonna kill you if you try this. And just like, beat the fuck out of whoever's inside the costume.
Of course, I used the event fund Spook Shack's been saving up for ages. This has got to be the best deal I've
That was
scored
why
lately.
I really liked the Mystery Incorporated show that they had, because it was one of the few times since the like Zombie Island movie and Cyber Chase movie that like I had seen that the monsters were like real. Plus that series went to a wild place by the end. Like, it starts off being that, like, oh, they're trying to scare him away for the property rights and whatever. But then by the end, it's like, alright, gang, we gotta take out Cthulhu. And that's not even an exaggeration. Like, that's the real progression of that shit. Which is also, I would say it was the funniest Scooby-Doo. Like, there's a part where Fred has them all over, and Daphne reaches under his couch, pulls out a magazine, and he's like, no, wait! And she looks at it, and it says, it's called, like, Traps Illustrated. And it's just, like, a pinup girl on the front holding, like, a big cage with a rope. And he's like, I'm just reading it for the articles! We back and we have KFC. Hell yeah. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Hello, Watts. Welcome in. Hi, Watts. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Being all British and such.
I didn't even know that was possible. That was
I did
very
not sound
Spook
like
Shack
that.
of you.
I don't know. I feel like as a voice actor, I would know exactly what you sound like and how to imitate it, so I'm pretty sure I nailed it.
I was surprised when Yuzuha's negotiation worked out. But after everything that's happened lately, I think we all deserve a little time to unwind. Anyway, I've sent the address to your knock-knock. Alice and I will be waiting there, swimsuits on and ready to go.
I feel like, as me, I would know what I sound like and know that was not it. Yeah, you'd think so, but nah, probably not. Watts, the thing you have to understand is you're basically just like a Paddington character, so that's just how you sound. I'm sorry. Genuine question, what is your favorite role, either voice acting or narrating? Ben is my favorite for sure, because it was a really challenging role at the start to like get the voice down. I had to learn like some new technique, and I just really love his character as well. But assuming Ben is not on the table, there was a mobile game that I was in called Dragonair Silent Gods. And overall, the game is, like, not good. Like, I would not recommend you play it. It's terrible. But there was a character in that who was like a kind of rat gangster sort of guy. And I really enjoyed doing his voice, because it was a range that I don't typically get to do a lot. It was kind of like, like he would talk about his boss a lot. So he'd be like, you can disrespect me, but don't offend the boss. That kind of stuff. I gave him like a creepy laugh where he'd be like, So that's a fun one. What are we talking about? Myers asked what my favorite role was in voice acting or narrating. I said Ben, but if not Ben, then I think his name was Shook. He's like a rat guy. Goofy ass character. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, the goofy characters are more fun. Like, I'm sure being Joel in The Last of Us is like rewarding in its own way, but I would much rather be like, oh, leave the boss alone, versus like, Ellie, don't go in there. It's just like not the same kind of fun. Alice looks so cute. I love her. She's my twin, for real, for real. Well, then why don't we have a crying emote of Alice? The crying chopper. Should have done Jane Doe with all the rat voice experience. I know. That's what I told them. I was like, hey, fire Kelsey and let me do it. I've been a rat. But they were like, no.
Yet this year.
Kelsey's so good at it and perfect for it. And I was like, so what? I agree.
Don't worry. I've already picked one out for
Deal.
you.
Goofy characters are more fun. Stares at Risa and her performance as Bernice. Yeah, I mean, that's a perfect example. She's heterochromic and has alexithymia. Are we matching? What's alexithymia? Oh my god, she has homophobia. Meanwhile, Jordan's doing the Jane Doe special episode. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's still working his way through the, like, main story stuff.
You have? I don't know how I feel about this.
Belle and I will go pack our bags. See you at the resort.
God damn. I got my hair cut earlier and it is so itchy. Alexithymia is the inability to identify emotions. That's why she has her little machine on her tummy to tell her. Oh, interesting. Wait, she can't identify her own emotions or other people's emotions? Because I thought the thing was for her emotions. But how does that work? Yep, her own. What? How does that work? I don't understand. So, like, because if you're saying you have alexithymia, so, like, you would be, like, upset but not know if you're sad or angry? Like, that kind of thing? I always thought it was a mood ring of sorts. I mean, basically, that's what it is. Am I weird for putting barbecue sauce on a chicken burger? Not at all. That sounds totally normal to me. You feel, but you don't know which emotion it is. Wild. Yeah, that's really interesting. I'd never heard of that. That's cool, though. I mean, it's not cool that you have it, but it's cool that it's represented with her. I thought that was just like a fun little necklace or like belt thing. Autism peaking right now. Hell yeah. Yo, somebody mentioned peak? No, I put Italian dressing on rice. That is certainly weirder, yeah. The weirdest thing I used to eat was I would get Cajun seasoning and I would put it on popcorn. It was pretty good. I don't eat a lot of weird stuff, to be honest. Yeah, you are. Oh yeah, who are you saving Polly for? Are you skipping Seed and Orphe? I don't have anybody in mind in particular that I want to pull for, so I'm kind of just saving until I do. I might get Seed or Orphe. It depends on what their kind of gameplay is like and what elements they do and like that kind of stuff. So I might pull for them, I might not. I don't know. Currently, I don't have any plans. Anything can be put on rice and it'll be good. Yeah, but rice by itself is so awful that, like, it's almost required. Just like that duck in U.S. Acres. I don't know what that is. The gameplay looks mid. Ah. It's a shame. Yeah, I mean, I already was a little disappointed to find out Seed wasn't like a cool big robot or like a mech where you don't really get to see the pilot or, you know, whatever. It's just like a foot girl inside of a robot. But we'll see. For elements, Seed is just another electric attack, and Orphe's a fire attack. I see. Well, I could maybe use a fire attack unit. So maybe I'll pull for her, depending on how it goes. I love this event minigame. Alright, well let's get into it then. Rice seasoning and soy sauce help plain rice a lot. Yeah, I like fried rice, but that's really about the only way I eat it. That's the most symmetrical number. Let's not get hung up on that. Wow. Watts, you're right. She is autistic. Alright, stop teasing, Alice. Did you bring all your swimsuits like we planned? Chaotic fried rice. Yeah, just, I mean, fried rice with beef or, you know, my favorite shrimp fried rice. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Wait a second, Yuzuha, this swimsuit you picked out for me is kinda, how do I put it, a bit too revealing. Don't worry, I spent ages picking this out at Luminous Square. It's gonna be super cute. Come on, let's go try these on. She's just wearing like the Borat like V thong thing. Astra flashbacks. He had it pass over his head. I mean, maybe I missed something. I don't know. I don't get it.
What a beautiful day! Perfect for hanging out with friends.
Yuzuha!
Alice, get over here.
That's what she thought was too revealing? It's basically a dress.
How does it look?
Bouncy Bell. Astra's internaut name. Ah, I see. Bro is fucking... instead of a bouncy ball, we got a bouncy bell. Yee. Oh, sick. Blonde girl. Yuzuha, Alice, are these the special guests you mentioned? Yeah, Wise and Bell are important friends of ours. Brought them here for the holiday. Nice to meet you both. I'm the current owner of Fantasy Resort, though I just inherited it from my late father. Oh, typical Nepo baby. Belle always coked up in the cutscenes. She does have more energy than I would probably be able to handle. Deadass, look at the bunny's name card for M6. Oh, her, okay. Alright, well, just give me a second. Let me see Let me see this for myself. Endless time field M6. Art. I'll try that. It's not coming up on the internet anywhere. Oh, there it is. Damn, she just got her titties out. Good for her. Gotta be comfy. Alright. Yeah. Jump scare. Belle's more expressive than Wise since he feels so methodical and inquisitive. That is true. Also, it's a wild choice to be like, it's summer, it's hot out, I'm gonna wear my swimsuit, but also like a hoodie. And these kind of... They're not Crocs, but those do look like shoes I've seen before. Keens, maybe? Why is this like lifeguard attire almost? Yeah, kinda. Ginger hides. Are you hiding because of Belle or because of Wise's hot abs? Yep. Oh. There we go. Look, he's so chiseled. He's got the cum gutters. Everyone is so mad that he had fairy generate abs, so they had to add the abs because of the backlash. It's fair. Wait, yeah, he has a whistle. He is like a lifeguard. That twink shouldn't, can't, why? But also, like, Belle's outfit's got... I mean, those shorts are wild. That's practically a belt. And it's also got, like, kind of a thong thing going on. Damn, they really did drop the goon costume of the year for this one. Also, Yuzuha just kind of has her puss hanging out there. That's interesting. Sorry, Wise, Belle. Judging by your faces, you probably wanted to ask Therese more questions. Yeah, sure. Gooners be happy with this one. They do. Neither. I'm part of the cover everything in summer gang. I'd rather overheat than burn. That's fair. I just accept that I'm gonna be burnt if I go outside in the summer. I once went outside for half an hour with cloud cover, and when I came back inside I had a sunburn. It's fucking bullshit, man. Before that, Yuzuha, why does the swimsuit you chose have an asymmetrical leg band? Calm down, princess. Sometimes asymmetry looks better. How about trying it out? Since you put it that way, I really can't say no to you. It is a gift, after all. Ever since I met you all, my tolerance for asymmetry keeps improving. How did this happen? Let's get back on topic. From our conversation before and what we've seen around the resort, it looks like things are even more...
Fantasy Resort's current situation is even worse than I expected.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. So, would you rather just ignore the mess and spend the whole vacation here zoning out?
I like that she has like a duck like Christmas ornament. Dude, this is such an elaborate swimsuit. She has like a... Wait, is that a camera? She has like a camera harness on the front of her? Bro, that's fucking crazy.
Of course not! Since I've taken over this place, even just temporarily, I've got to step up and get this business back on track.
Also, like, if that's like a GoPro, typically the reason they put a GoPro on your head is so the camera always follows where you're looking. With this, it's just going to be direct footage of any titties that she happens to be standing near. She's got like the creep camera going. But you know what? Maybe that's her entire reason for doing it. I believe that Belle's booty shorts are a recolor of shorts from Piper's without the detached pants. That would make sense. I mean, they've made up a bunch of costumes all of a sudden, so it's elevated to show faces. Bro, that is the worst angle that you could possibly record someone from. You're like, all right, here, let me just record directly up.
Well said. Now that's the Alice I know.
She still has her golf ball hair.
That said, bringing this place back to life won't be easy. Do you guys have a plan in mind?
About that, I've already got some ideas brewing. While I was walking around the resort earlier, I noticed a lot of shops and attractions that had shut down because business dried up. If we want to promote the place and bring the crowds back, I think flashy entertainment might work better than focusing on the finer service details. If we can get those attractions up and running again...
We can promote the resort by making entertainment our signature feature. Not bad, my lady. You've got more in you than I give you credit for.
Yuzuha's just like a weeb. She's like, milady.
Yuzuha, are you underestimating me? I've taken some business courses, you know. I've at least got some idea of how to build up popularity.
Or a neck beard, I guess, was the original meme for that. This is interesting, though, as an event, like trying to build up the real estate. Because when I was a kid, I used to go to a small beach town in Michigan that definitely over the years has lost some of the businesses that, like, I remember that made it really special and cool. So it's kind of an interesting thing to go from there. Fourth time managing a store on
And this swimsuit you picked. I've never worn anything like this before.
I see.
I'm not sure if it really suits me. You're not messing with me,
That is such
you?
a bummer. Like, she's like, all right, we're going to go on vacation. And it's like, actually, the vacation is you helping me manage another store. It's like, bro, come on. I've just did this.
Of course
How many
not.
fucking times do I gotta
suits you
do this?
perfectly. Just look at Wise's face. That'll prove I'm telling the truth.
Alice, you look great. And Yuzuha too, of course.
I kind of expected Wise to be like, whoa, hey, no, I'm not doing anything. But instead, he's just like, yeah, them titties looking nice.
You think so? Okay, that's a relief.
What can I say?
Alice, your ears are wiggling.
Enough already! Stop staring at me like that!
I like that,
Pretty too, Yuzuha.
I
I've laid out my plan. Now it's your turn.
I like that line read a lot. Your ears are wiggling.
Me? Well, instead of conventional methods, I'd rather go all in on one bold move. Did you see that
Think
big
about it, random
stage
play,
covered in
Cheesetopia, the
cobwebs on
garden
your way
store,
over?
now a friggin' resort. Feels just a wee bit redundant. Yeah, but I guess that's realistic, you know. That's their specialty, is businesses.
Yeah, I saw it. Actually, I stopped and stared for a while. Those webs were symmetrical from every angle.
What's
I was
up, Tiago?
fascinated by them.
Welcome in. Wait, how can webs be symmetrical from every angle? That just means they're like... That would just mean it's a ball of webs.
That stage is the heart of my plan.
Are you thinking of fixing up the stage and throwing a party?
Call them the district managers. They're really becoming like a mafia outfit. Like, they got their hands in every business across New Eridu.
No, a party or a show won't cut it. I want to host a massive beach music festival on this stage.
We need chaotic fried rice right now. I mean, I feel like that's what we're gumming to here.
Imagine Rising bands rocking the stage, waves crashing in rhythm with the beats. Fireworks lighting up the sky during the peak of the show. A music festival like that is its own best
Why Wise got that
advertisement.
whistle? In case somebody tries to assault him.
Oh, I get it. With so many people on vacation right now, a festival like this could really draw in a crowd and put the resort's name out there.
Although actually that's... Maybe it's not a whistle. It looks like it has a Wi-Fi symbol on it, but I don't know what that could be, because that doesn't look like a normal plug.
That's a
Or
genius
like,
idea, Yuzuha. You truly
A
are the
normal
queen
like
of
USB
marketing.
or anything like that. She likes stalking Wise during her free time, so she might be spying on him right now. Could be. USB drive, Bangbu USB. It could be for the Bangbu, I guess. I don't know. It just looks odd. But I guess I don't know what their computer technology looks like in this compared to ours, so maybe they just don't have USB. Fairy in a bottle. A kazoo. That would be negative Riz for Wise if he was just walking around like... Especially because, like, he's not like a goofy dude who could pull it off, where he'd be like, hello, it's me, Wise. Like, he would just be like, hey everybody, I'm here for the party.
Alice, you're not still mad about my little tease earlier, are you?
Not at all. I genuinely think this is a great idea. Once the resort's attractions are up and running, we'll need a headline event to take the hype to the next level.
Right? Fun daily activities topped off with a beach music festival on the last day of the vacation. It's the perfect combo.
And then we'll have a live execution at the end of it. Just to really seal the deal. Trigger should have had a kazoo instead of a harmonica. That'd be wild. I mean, it's still kind of weird that they had her have a harmonica in the first place anyway. That's diabolical, making the dying people hear that shit before they die. Yeah, just Trigger in the distance right before you get sniped. You just hear like a really faint like... You're like, what is that? And then... Not me thinking of Baby of bopping with the spicy applesauce squeezable. Did you play Trigger's story? I did, yes. Yeah, I know she gave it to the other person wanted to like hear her play it before she died, but
Now that we've got a plan,
it is
it's
a
time to
funny
make it
thought to
happen.
just like...
As for the bands at the music
And then you're like,
festival,
what
I'll
is
talk
that?
to Mr. Arnold and see if he can help us book some decently popular bands for the lineup.
I guess that's really just Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, you hear... And then you're like, somebody whistle it, and then an arrow goes through your head. K-pop Demon Hunters. Still haven't watched it yet, but I need to. Everybody says it's really good.
Awesome. Thanks. I'll go take another look at the shutdown attractions. Feels
those
like there's
duck whistles
still
for
room
hunting.
improvement
Oh yeah, the
before we
ones that are just like...
reopen. Manato's shift is almost over. Once he gets here, he should be able to help out with something too.
I always liked the like water whistles that you can get that are you know, the shaped like a sparrow or whatever. You just get them like a little bit of water and you blow into it and it makes the like kind of bird sound.
I'll help too.
Seems
Just
kind
the
of
two of
cringe
you and
though.
Monato. That's a lot to
Everybody
take on.
says it's really good apparently. I don't know. I mean, the fact that the Spider-Verse animators worked on it makes me feel like I gotta give it a shot.
Wise, you and Belle are here as guests and as friends. All you need to do
Dog
is
whistle
relax
summon
and enjoy your
Monato.
vacation. The Timefield family would never ask guests
Really
to
want
work.
Monato at some point. This talk about Monato makes me want Woke Dog more. I just want him because, you know, he's Shadow the Hedgehog. Damn. The Chaos Emeralds.
But I'd rather spend my vacation with you guys. If helping
Very
out
good.
means
Still
we can
having
get things
brain
done
rot
sooner,
from soda
then
pop.
we'll be able to spend more time together.
Melon whistle to summon Miyabi. What sound does a melon make?
That's pretty convincing. What do you think, Yuzuha?
You blow into it and it just goes, melon.
My lady, I know you're asking for my opinion and all, but those twitching ears of yours have already given away the answer you're
Sonic
hoping
Chronicles
to hear.
playthrough when? What is Sonic Chronicles?
All right then, Wise. I've made the executive decision that you and Belle are now officially our special guest consultants. Just tossing us some advice while you're enjoying your leisure time would be a huge help.
The DS RPG. Bro, I didn't know that even existed. I actually had one of the Game Boy Advance games on my, well, on my Game Boy, obviously. And I remember it being pretty fun. I think it was pretty good. You're scaring me? For why? What do you mean? Because I don't know the DS Sonic games? The shooting booth near the sailboat drink stand looks pretty interesting. Let's split up and take a look. Alright. A shooting game, huh? I remember when Dad used to take me to festivals as a kid. I'd always plant myself in front of these and refuse to budge. Ah, she's very American. I've been a crack shot since I was little. I'd come home with armfuls of plushy prizes and share them with my little siblings every time. Now the way they're talking about K-pop. Ah, okay. Yo, so my older brother was pretty good at basketball when he was younger. And they, as like a class trip at our high school, we would all get to go to Kings Island, which, if you're unfamiliar, is like a roller coaster theme park kind of place. So he went there for, it was like a senior trip, end of the year kind of thing. They went there, and my older brother left with like $20 or something like that, and he came home with 15 basketballs. Because they had one of those like big kind of basketball machine things, and it was like if you did well enough, you would get a basketball. And he was good enough that he could pretty much just drain it every time. So he just did well enough with his money on that he literally got to pick a basketball every single time. And so he came home with 2 like garbage bags full of basketballs. Because, you know, they were all, like, specialty, like, you know, one of them had, like, Kings Island on it. One of them was, like, a picture of Darth Vader or, like, you know, stuff like that. They weren't all just the same orange basketball. It's a shelter donation begging to happen. I think my mom did go, like, you can't keep 15 basketballs. We don't have the space. So we did get rid of the majority of them, but I think he still kept like 6. So he had a full rack. Yeah, he could have absolutely done his own NBA shootout contest with him. You two the bosses of my boss that she mentioned? Lazy girl. Okay. Are you two the bosses of my boss that she mentioned? Sorry, you are? I'm Mia, the intern Miss Therese just hired. Though I'm new on the job, I've lived around here since I was little, so I pretty much know the place inside and out. Can I help you with anything? Mia, are you the one in charge of this booth? I was wondering, could we maybe shoot at moving targets while we're on the move ourselves? Not sure. Sounds pretty tricky. Our resort does have this cruise tour around the island. If you want a moving platform without doing the moving yourself, that could work. Shooting on a boat, that sounds awesome. Big question is your brother in the NBA? Nah. Nah, he was good. He wasn't that good. Also not tall enough. I mean, I at 6'4" am still too short for the NBA, and I'm a little taller than he is. Well, I watched that documentary about the Chicago Bulls, The Last Dance, you know? And they talked about several times everybody thought Michael Jordan was too short to be a good NBA player, and he was 6'6". So if that tells you what the average height is in there. Yeah, you've got a point. We'd probably need to get some custom mechanical devices made for that. Whoa, really? Didn't know you had connections like that, Wise. That's a big help. Could I ask them for some advice? If they're up for a little vacation, I'll give them a locals-only deal they won't be able to resist. I'm scarred due to the fact that I have a top 50 high school prospect that I play with, which means that I'm like ass compared to him, in Canada, of course. Well, you know, that's the best way to get better, is to play against somebody who's better than you. They can't be so much better that it's like a complete destruction, but, yeah. Oh, shit. I just realized now would be a good time. Didn't want to forget this. Because it will... There we go. Alright. So, theoretically, in a second, somebody should get a free gift sub. Or in the next 30 minutes or so, I think. Sometime in there. Sweet Jesus, my 4'7" stature would be eclipsed hard. I mean, that was the only reason I was pretty good at basketball, is because I was just so tall, I could just slap the ball out when people would try to shoot. But, yeah, that was it. I couldn't dribble, I couldn't shoot. Like, everything else about it I was not good at. Under Yuzuha's expectant gaze, you shoot Grace a quick knock-knock message and give her a brief rundown of the situation. Yo, what up, Grace? Why do you have that military drone? Salutations. Man, this Zero Zone sure is Zenless. Truly, the zone was Zenless, was the friends we made along the way. What's up, Target Strike? Welcome in. I was too short for basketball in high school. I could dribble but would trip every once in a while. Yeah, I didn't have the coordination for it or the patience to like practice over and over. Today I got Miyabi M1. Nice. Miyabi is still quite strong. She's definitely one of the ones that carries me through on the harder levels of Shiyu defense, or I can never remember the name of the other one. Something destruction or whatever. Proxy, long time no see. I can't believe you're running a resort with your friends now. You're really branching out, huh? Yeah, you fucking said it, Grace. Deadly assault. Yeah, that's it. Then people wonder why I don't ride a bike. I'm in that weird height range. I mean, to be honest, when you're really tall, there's a lot of stuff that also just doesn't work how you would want it to. Every vehicle that you can possibly ride in is way more uncomfortable if you're tall. So, long story short, Miss Ukinami and Miss Mia here want to design a boat-based shooting attraction for the resort, but they're stuck without a mechanical system to control the moving targets. Yes, exactly. Grace, could you give us some advice? With the resort's current budget, spending money on custom mechanical devices isn't very realistic. No need to get anything custom made. Where's the boat heading out to sea? I'll take care of everything you need right now. I lost both my chances. Damn. F's in the chat for Myers once again. I can't even drive a Slugbug VW Beetle. I mean, I rode in my friend's Beetle once, and that shit, I literally... I couldn't, like, open the door and then step my feet out to get out of the car. I had to open the door, fall sideways, and then, like, drag myself out. It was fucking horrible. Being smaller is a plus because I can fit in the backseat of a small truck. Yeah, I mean, that's the case of everything. Every car I've ever been in, unless it's like an SUV or a van, it's like, oh, do you need some more room back there? And it's like, yeah, but like, there's nothing you can do about it. Thanks a ton, Miss Grace. In that case, I'm taking my modded umbrella for a test run. Alright, let's go. Miss Grace says we're all set. Alright, let's get on the boat and head out. That's why, like, I have a Kia Soul, and I like it because it's way bigger, like, height-wise than most other kind of cars. What the fuck? Oh, so we're just really doing, like, a straight-up, shooting gallery.
Wait.
Yo, Jordan! Jordan, thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. What is up? I saw you were playing some Zenless earlier. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you're all doing well. Everybody, if you don't already follow Jordan, go follow him. He is a wonderful voice actor. He is in, I want to say Honkai Star Rail was your Dr. Ratio, is that right? Or is that, I can never remember because somebody in my chat, okay. I was going to say, I don't want to attribute the wrong thing, but I was like, I want to say it's this. But yeah, he's the voice of Dr. Ratio in Honkai Star Rail. So if you're a fan of Hoyoverse stuff, or just cool voice actors in general, go follow him. Because he's great. And he also plays Hades and things like that I do on my channel sometimes too. I've been strange. Like, a couple weeks ago, well, not a couple weeks, last week, my basement flooded, so that was fun. It was like 2 in the morning, I was playing games, just started to hear kind of like a sound. I was like, what is that? I took off my headphones, turned around, water just pouring in through the window wells of the basement. So had to do that. That was pretty fun. OMG, are you okay? Yeah, it's nothing got super water damaged. It just was kind of a shitty night. Like, I ran upstairs, woke everybody up. I was like, basement's flooding. Take these towels, go, like, you know, stop up the windows, do whatever. I ran outside with a bucket to, like, bail out the window wells. So that was fun. But nothing really got damaged. Everything's fine for the most part. And then, yeah, my mom went out of town, so I'm watching the dog, and that motherfucker howls if he can't see somebody at all times. So I will be in my bed asleep, and I'll just wake up to, ooh, and I'm like, oh God, it's fine. You're fine. You're fine. Why? So then I have to get up at like 6 in the morning, walk out to the front, and sleep on the couch so that he knows that I'm here. So that's why it's been weird. Overall, like, I'm doing okay. I'm just like, I've been getting not as much sleep as I would like, and some weird things have happened. But I'm here. I'm all good. Was that pre or post 24-hour stream? That was post 24-hour stream. If that were pre 24-hour stream, I probably would have had to.
Thanks a lot.
Probably would have had to cancel because that shit was rough. Speaking of dog, our dog just got spayed. That's good. That's responsible. I can't stand it when people don't get their pets spayed and neutered and then they're just going around town making a bunch of other dogs pregnant. But yeah, he has more anxiety than any dog I've ever seen. Bring the dog to your bed. I tried. The thing is, the room where he gets his bath is on the way to my room. So I'll try to like pull him in. I literally will have treats in my hand and I'll be like, come on, and he just won't, because he knows that that's where he gets the bath and he doesn't like the bath. So like I can't get him to my room. He won't go where I sleep, so I have to go to him. Alessandro, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. But yes, Raiders, thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out if you're going to hang out. If you have to raid and run, that's also okay. If you need drinks, snacks, all that sort of stuff, feel free to get some. We're just about to hop into whatever this shooting gallery event thing is. Do you need to bounce? But it was great seeing you. Yeah, you too. If you ever want to collab on something, Peak or Repo or one of the other, streamer sort of games, hit me up. I am available a lot. So that seems that Hoyo creators really like their roles. Yeah, I mean, Hoyo does a good job with creating kind of unique characters that like are just fun to play and kind of grab you. Let's enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you, I will. You enjoy the rest of your evening.
The weather's
All right.
great and I'm feeling right. Now where are the targets?
Kill the sharks.
Back in business.
All right. Bro, I'm getting Resident Evil 4 flashbacks.
Drones?
What?
Where did they come from? I see. So these stealth drones are actually the targets.
Okay.
Business.
What is...
We just need to shoot down all the targets they're carrying.
What does Y do? Does that shoot like a shotgun blast? When hit by bullets or explosive attacks, it will create an aura explosion. I like I like that even in the video for the like example, it's lagging. Like they couldn't record one that was just like worked normal. Alex said that Lighter was fun, but he has a hard time beating Sung Jin-woo. That's fair. I mean, I feel like if it's like a main character role, that's probably hard to beat because you just, you're always going to have that like association of like, oh, I get to do more work and spend more time with the character and stuff like that. Lucky they fixed the aimbot since I played this last month.
That was awesome! Let's keep it up and
Aimbot.
finish strong. Continue.
Spending money always feels so good.
Yeah, there we go. That was the gift fairy.
Spending money always feels so good.
Oh shit. It's not a shotgun, it's like unlimited. Yeah. Alright, this is pretty fun.
Back in business.
Alright, so that went to Zori, I think. That was from that Star Trek collab we did the other day. Or not collab, Star Trek sponsorship. Because somebody met a goal in the game, we got a free gift sub. So that's why it says Stream Elements was the one gifting it. But cool. I'm glad that actually worked. I didn't know how that was going to work. And now I can take that off of the stream. But yeah, very cool. Rife Trapdoor, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Alright. get back into it.
Lucky me!
I love this shooting minigame. This is fun, yeah. I mean, I like the ones in Resident Evil 4 as well, but Jesus, those are hard sometimes. Trial run complete. So how was my performance on the ship? Perfect. That was amazing. Miss Grace, these drones are so cool. Have they been on the boat the whole time? True, as long as everything runs smoothly with these drones, the project should finally be ready to take off. Indeed, but the rental price for these drones... The price? It's free, of course. It's free, but people are going to be shooting them? What, you just have, like, the materials to do it so readily available that you just don't care? Like I said, these little ones are still in the testing phase, so their stealth control capabilities aren't all that stable yet. These kids are in your hands now. Use them as the final piece of the puzzle. Alright. You've done so much for us already, Proxy. Plus, if this project gets a lot of visitors trying it out, we'll get a pretty sweet sample size from the test results. I also just now realized, because of this angle, that the tail that Yuzuha has is just her raccoon's tail, and it's not hers at all. Like, I'm literally just now seeing that. Alright, so this is what Grace uses the budget on. R.I.P. Ben's financial report. Yeah. He's got to do that Hollywood accounting. Wear Grace's summer outfit. Grace's summer outfit would just be this, but like with a bikini bottom instead of pants. It's like a haircutting school free because testing. I guess so. You know what? That's a great idea. Business has been booming lately. Whole team's feeling the heat. Everyone could use a break. Grace takes off with her fleet of amazing drones. And just like that, the attraction's back in business. Cool. Wise, thanks to you and Grace, Archipelago Shoot has now officially become one of the resort's signature attractions. Yuzuha, while you were trying out the game, I came up with a few new routes and some fresh targets. I can really see the potential for expansion here. Why do they categorize this girl as lazy when she seems like she's just like a normal employee? Actually, you know what? She's already above and beyond a normal employee, because normal employees probably wouldn't give a shit and try to think up like new ways to do it. Told you she wasn't a tanuki. I mean, I guess so. I was wrong. I should have known, because she doesn't have giant balls. If she did, we'd be able to see them in this outfit. Oh, and I've been promoting the project online too. Believe it or not, I hang out on Internet pretty often. I'm sure some gaming fans will be curious to give it a try. Yeah, Kama's riding backseat. Yeah, where are his balls? Huh? What you all hun about? You don't know about a tanuki? Tanukis have giant nuts. They're raccoons with huge balls. Look it up. No problem. Leave it to me. Alright. Now what are you doing, Alice? Since enrolling at Celestia School for Girls, I've been swamped with all kinds of classes and haven't had time to hit the beach and surf. Before I knew it, I'd almost forgotten all the techniques my dad taught me when I was little. So, looking at these surfboards and feeling that salty ocean breeze, would you like to catch some waves again, Alice? I mean, I'd love to, but right now, resorting this entire surfing attraction seems like the more restoring. I was gonna say, what does resorting mean? Surf's up time? Hell yeah. It's a... what's it called? Like a reverse papoose? He's a baby riding backside shotgun. Yeah. Is it called something different if you have a papoose just like on your back? Comma animations are a little suspect. He'd be enjoying riding backseat a little too much. I can't really blame him, you know? Yo, Grim! Thank you so much for the raid. You were playing Minecraft. How is Minecraft these days? I have not played Minecraft in quite a while, because my favorite part of the game is the early stuff where you're like building and crafting and you're just like trying to dig and find find materials and stuff, but they just keep expanding the later parts of the game that I don't care about. Modded Minecraft? Fantastic. Yeah, I'm not big into modding games, especially like Minecraft where it's just like crazy shit where it's like, alright, so this introduces a whole system where you can use magic to build guns and you can use the guns to trade, and it's like, this is not even Minecraft anymore. Why wouldn't I just go play something else? Necrozma go burr. What's up, Calcifern? Welcome in. Me and my online friends will soon be doing a beta mod Minecraft server. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that people enjoy Minecraft, and I'm glad they like it. I just personally, I feel like I got my fill of Minecraft. It could be so cute in one of those space bubble backpacks. Dude, that'd be sick. And the umbrella could be sheathed like Link's sword. Imagine Yuzuha goes and pulls out her umbrella and it's just got a raccoon on the end. And she just swings at people. We have Cobblemon, Minecraft Pokemon, and we found 4 Necrozmas. Ah. Sucks to be a Bedrock player. Though playing Bedrock has me being the GOAT at PvP. Well, silver linings. That might be too many backside assets. I mean, if there's anything that I feel like Zenless doesn't want to shy away from, it's backside assets. Or front side assets, really. They're kind of just big into assets. Alright, so we're gonna do a surfing minigame, as I understand. We're just gonna go through this. Lucy, this is a terrible outfit to wear to the beach. You are gonna be so fucking hot in leather. I know you're like barely wearing pants, but like the jacket is crazy to be wearing here. And those boots are gonna be full of sand. I mean, come on, man. Alice has some assets that we know Hoyo for sure knew what they were doing. I mean, they know the whole time. Like, look at the very beginning of the game, the way that they would promote Nicole. Like, they don't shy away from it.
Good day, Proxy. Alice, I heard you weren't feeling too well before, but seeing you in your swimsuit now, seems like you're all better, huh? I wouldn't have met such amazing friends if you hadn't introduced me to Wise and Belle, so thank you, Lucy. It was nothing. No need to make such a big deal out of thanking me. More importantly, as soon as we heard about swimming, lounging, and sunbathing at the resort, Caesar and the others dragged me here at full throttle. They're checking into the hotel right now.
Jane and Billy. Oh, yeah. I mean, Jane was essentially just like a lesbian romance story for her thing.
The second they heard there was a special rate for friends, they completely lost it. Totally hopeless, but whatever. Anyway, you're trying to figure out how to improve the surfing program, right? Smart of you to come to the Sons of Caledon. If it's just plain old surfing you're after, we're not the ones to ask. But if you're looking for a real thrill, something fast and wild, then the biker gang's got just the answer.
You guys live in a desert. Why would you possibly know anything about surfing? Isn't Billy just Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool? Yeah, pretty much. He is very Deadpool coded, for sure. Jane has a literal warning on her trailer. Yeah, probably the 2 horniest trailers, the 2 horniest, like, promotions was Jane with that poor cop, and then what's her face, Pulchra getting a massage for no reason.
We, the Sons of Caledon, will transform this resort's surfing into a feast for biker gangs on the high seas.
Bro, you're the only biker gang here.
All right, Alice, are you ready? We'll modify the surf course and surfboard, then you can give it a test run to see how it feels. Thanks, Lucy. I'm truly glad we reached out to you, and yes, your plan sounds perfectly fine to me. A modification from the biker gang? Sounds exciting. Are we heading out now?
And that got deleted in Korea? Yeah, exactly. Like, they're like, how do we show these characters' personalities? Alright, so the cat just gets a rub down, right? And it's like mad sensual, you know? And then, like, in the trailer, the offices, they're like, right. And so, how horny do we want to make this? Like, do we want to really get it super oiled up? And they're like, yeah, I think so, absolutely. Pulchra trailer was out of the blue. At least they built on Jane being that way. Kind of, except Jane was like, she's also a cop, so she was just like tormenting her coworker, who I guess just didn't know, maybe. Also, Jane is bi. Don't downplay my boy Seth's chances. Hey, that's fine. She can tie up and assault whoever she wants, whether it be Seth or that poor driving cop. Love the surfing event as well. What if it just plays like Tony Hawk, then this will be sick. Do a ZZZ trailer goon tier list. I mean, I feel like most of them would just be like, alright, so this is like, god damn, what the fuck? She cheeked up out here. I feel like most of the trailers would be the same level where it's like, not really goonage, it's fine, whatever. And then like a handful of them would be like maximum goon. Did you ever do a ZZZ smash or pass? I haven't yet, actually. People had me do Genshin, people had me do Star Rail. Nobody's had me do Zenless yet. Until you see Lighter's special app. Fair enough. Use the powered surfboard to achieve the fastest completion time. While turning hold A to initiate a drift. Okay. To improve your score, you'll need to understand power acceleration. Press RT to get a massive speed boost. Drifting charges the power gauge. Okay. Alright.
Take a deep breath. Let's go!
Fuel power cells increase power gauge. Oh my god. What?
It's
Bro.
been a while since I went surfing. I'm feeling a little nervous.
Dude, it has gotta stop. 8 ads. Whew. Well, for the third time today, F's in the chat for Myers. Sup, Dwarf? Welcome in. Nice to see ya. Enjoy the lurk. I think because we respect Ben not to put him in a smash or pass situation. I mean, fuck it, we ball. Also, it has got to stop interrupting me. This is fucking me up so bad. Release to exit drift mode. Yeah, okay. You have to stop. I'm already drifting. What the fuck?
A custom course and a jet-powered board? This is incredible!
been playing
This is what
Mario
swimming across the
Kart.
waves feels like. These mods are amazing. Lucy is truly
And
a
this
genius.
is no Mario Kart.
I did it!
Who are the F's for can't see stream? Yeah, it was you for the 8-minute ad. Alright, that was okay. Yeah, I've been playing Mario Kart and I've been trying to do the time trials between one of my friends and I to see who can get the best score. So I was ready for like maximum drifting on that, and boy was it not necessary. 8 ads is kind of crazy though. It is crazy. 8 ads is fucking nuts, and I really don't understand how they determine these things. Like, it's wild. It'll be like, you get 1 ad for 20 seconds, and the other person's like, I got 10 ads.
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
Okay, so I can go back to those things to get more points, I guess. Yeah. We're doing good. We're making our stuff. It's all good. Girls, can we like move the camera up or something? This is very odd. Okay, hey, it actually did it. I don't like the staring up at their crotch angle for this. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. I see. Alright.
If you have any questions
Why does
or need
Wise have
anything,
accidental
just
motion?
let me know.
Dude just has too much inertia. I use them to make a quick TV dinner. Yeah, I mean that's true, I guess. There is stuff you can do during them, but ideally, and I guess I'm going again because there's a billion tutorials in this. Alright, it's fine. Picking up, yeah, okay, I know. Whoa. Wow, this is like... It's so sensitive. Also, when you're not drifting, my god, does this feel slow.
Let's make some waves.
Drift. Woo! Woo! Just keep drifting back and forth. We got this. Just keep holding down the button. All right. Maybe that's not working as well as I want it to.
My speed knows no limits.
My speed knows no limits, she says as she moves barely at all. Oh my god, dude, it's so ridiculously slow when you're not drifting.
Let's make some waves. Yes. I did it.
Should try this on mobile, it's a disaster. It's exactly why I'm not gonna try it on mobile. Like, honestly, it's impressive that they have made this game work on mobile, and like that's great for everybody who doesn't have a console. I
Welcome to
so
Fantasy
do
Resort.
not want to play this game on anything other than a controller. Yeah. Okay. How do people clear DA on mobile? I imagine they just don't really. I imagine that's,
Locked in.
I imagine it's, very,
Back in business.
very much like you get your
Not over yet.
1 star each and then call it a day.
Ha! Continue.
What? Okay,
Back in business.
that was weird. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah.
Perfect. Come on, praise me.
Can barely clear DA on console. Yeah, Deadly Assault's fucking crazy. It feels like it comes down to like what are the like special things that month, you know? Like
Hope you have a wonderful
sometimes
holiday with us.
I clear with 3 stars, sometimes I clear with 2, sometimes I clear with 1. All using the same teams. It's just like, oh, this one was one that favored this thing in particular. Just popped like the inside part of my foot. That felt really weird. Okay. Yeah. The aquarium. Deep sea fishing trip. So this is the auto fishing. I assume you're supposed to try and catch fish for the aquarium. My mono ice team only gets me 2 stars, and I can barely get 4 stars. So I'm building Nicole and Pan for my Yixuan team. Honestly, Yixuan is so strong by herself. I think you could probably get 3 stars as is, like with just her, as long as you build her up. No, you can't. I feel like it could be done. I mean, when I had just her and Pan Yinhu, I was using the 2 of them, but Pan was only built to like level 40 or something, so he wasn't really helping me out very much. But Yixuan is also just like a type of character I like to play, so I think I kind of figured out how to min-max her pretty well. Either way, it's definitely harder if you just use her. You can get 9 stars, but I personally hate how I feel I have to try hard to get it all the time. Yeah, I mean, I usually give it like 2... I usually get 2 chances of it, where I'll do like, okay, here's one with like one of the things that I think will work, and then if that doesn't get me 3 stars, I try it again with the other one. And if that doesn't work, then it's like, alright, I got what I got. And then I move on. When the hold prompt appears, hold the RT button. When the strike accurately prompt appears, press the RT button. Why's it got that Chinese character there? Alright.
I'm feeling
Cast the
pumped.
rod.
Woohoo!
Angelfish.
Take my bait. I got something.
You know, Yuzuha, you're supposed to stay quiet when you're fishing, not scream at them to take the bait. Ah, another angelfish.
Let's try again next time.
My Bernice likes to be the DPS even if she pops like a balloon most of the time. Yeah, that's how my fire team is too. It's like, oh, you know, I'll have Ben, Lighter, Bernice, and then yeah, just gotta be careful with Bernice because when you hold down the button to burn her and all that. I don't really know Yixuan rotation, so I can't really say much. Yixuan's not too difficult. She's pretty easy to figure out, and she's pretty strong when you build her. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
This sea sea breeze feels so refreshing.
Look at Wise
wish
posing for the
every day
rap
could be this
album of the
sunny.
year.
As long as you keep that sunny smile of yours, I believe
She's
every
like-
day will feel like clear skies.
You sure
A
know how to
90s
sweet
rap
talk 'em,
album.
don't ya? As a reward, how about a massage
Eminem.
later?
Huh?
What's with that face? Kama's the one giving the massage, not me. But how should I put this?
This feels
I
unethical.
just wanted to say thanks. You know?
You can't make your raccoon give me a
The breeze
massage.
is picking up a little. Want to scoot a bit closer? Guys, thanks for sticking around and spending this summer with us at the resort.
Holy shit.
So, you
What
didn't
an
get this
awkward
resort just to have fun,
silence.
did you? It was for Alice, right?
So you noticed, huh?
Want to scoot closer?
Well,
And Wise is
after
just like,
everything that's happened, she's been kind of down lately. I thought bringing her to the beach, letting her take a break from all the real-world stress, might help ease her worries, at least a little.
Tanuki ball
But
massage.
what about you? I hope you can drop the tough act and give us a real honest smile for once.
Thanks for caring about me too. But don't worry. Right
That's
now,
like,
I'm enjoying the most ordinary, yet most beautiful summer
like-
vacation.
You know,
Wise?
domain expansion,
You
Tanuki
might
ball
just be the
massage.
best spooky story I've stumbled upon this summer.
I feel so honored. Should I expect myself to show up on Spook Shack's Internaut page?
Let me think. Nah, better not. That'd be way too
Your
embarrassing.
face said so much, I stopped writing what I was originally going to say. Oh my god, why does it keep ending with this awkward silence? Like, hey Wise, want to get a little closer? And he's like... He's like, frankly, if my other 5 girlfriends find out I'm on this boat with you alone, I'm gonna be in a huge amount of trouble anyway, so I really shouldn't. That's wild. Hold on, everybody. One of my friends is asking me something time sensitive. So just give me a second to respond to that. I'll throw the music back on while we wait. Yo, what up, Ogrimmar? Welcome in. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody. It's just something they needed an answer for before 4:10, and we're coming up on that pretty close. So, alright. We did the fish. We did the surf. We did the gun. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Sure, let's drop that fish in. Okay. I see. And so, is there Okay, so you do get more for using, like, bigger and better fish. Then why wouldn't it have me put in the other one? I can't unlock these yet. But why? Oof. My heart. It's the end. Bite because I need to cope that it's Ellen Jover. Bite by who? But by Leo Emai? That's the one I know. No, Grandpa, don't die. Oh well. I'll do my best. Alright. Bite by Sun Z. Alright, here we go. It's Ellen's EP. I see. Let me get through this so I can turn down the in-game music for you. There we go. I was gonna say, I know the song Bite by Leo Emai. That was the theme song for Megalobox. And Recover When. Bro, I can't hit these notes. It's so high. What's going on? Why has it got so noisy all of a sudden? Dude, I can't imagine anything more uncomfortable than wearing a full suit on the beach. Do it in your deeper voice. Yeah, I'll do it like Barry White. I'm just like, can't get enough of your love, baby. Treating you to ice cream might have to wait. We've got more pressing matters. There is nothing more pressing than this. This shark's got a bite, don't you know? I don't like sand in my shoes. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. Can't hit these notes and I'm squeaker-sized. You ever seen that?
I understand your concern, but I assure you, what you're describing
video
is
that was
simply
like
not possible.
never gonna hit those notes, and it's
Not possible.
it's
I saw
never
it
gonna
with
give
my
you up
own
by
eyes.
Rick Astley, but like mad fucked up.
Therese, what's going on?
Alice, there's a group of troublemakers
Helium
who've been
choir
causing
boy
a scene,
meme though.
scaring away all the visitors.
Troublemakers? What do you mean? I'm a paying customer here for some honest fun. Your place
This
is
kind of
haunted,
works
and
with
we
the
can't even
scene, to
talk
be
about it.
honest. Like, it's a little intense, but
Y'all saw that, right? This place is straight up haunted, and look at how the resort management's handling it. If I wasn't strong and in perfect health, that ghost would have scared me to death.
Whoa, haunted? Tell us all about it. If this is for real, that's some serious stuff.
I was just taking a walk here and thought I saw a figure in the window display, so I went to check it out. And on the other side of the window, I saw,
A creepy portrait of a woman that moves?
Oh, yeah. It was this super creepy painting with what looked like a dead woman on it, and she moved. Then she just stared at me. It scared the life out of me.
Just as I thought. There were rumors about this resort being haunted a few years ago. Now we've got proof. Who'd want to stay in a haunted place like this? I want my money back.
if somebody doesn't say by the end of this, and I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids, all for nothing. Comma, twist his balls.
That's right. Y'all should stay away from this haunted place. Hey, management, you hear me? I want my money back.
Alright, well, we can't turn on the game music at the moment. So I'll just put on something else in the background while we wait to get back to that. Domain expansion. Testicular torsion.
Are you two done with your little stand-up routine?
Our resort has surveillance cameras all
Monado
over,
can just
including
double
right
noggin
in front
crack
of the window
'em.
display where you two were standing. Let's check the footage and see for ourselves if it's really haunted. Accusing us of being haunted is no small matter. If the surveillance footage proves there's nothing out of the ordinary, you two will have to face consequences.
I feel like it's not the worst thing to assume that your shit is haunted. Like, you could make a killing if you were the haunted beach town.
Are you threatening me? Who's to say you didn't tamper with the cameras beforehand? I know what I saw. Just because it's not caught on camera doesn't mean it didn't happen.
This is so like endemic of our modern discourse, where someone's like, "Where's your proof?" And he's like, "I don't fucking need proof. I saw what I saw, and you're a liar." It's like, Yuzuha, could you just like kill him instead? Like, just shoot him. Wise, can you change? This looks ridiculous. He slides into the scene like, "What up?"
Oh? We just mentioned checking the security footage.
You,
but already
looking at
know
my
it didn't
abs
catch
here?
anything. Bit quick to jump to
Just-
conclusions, don't you think?
Doing this for chat. Play Burning Desires. Alright. Also by Sanzi, I assume.
Keep your mouth shut.
Anyway, let's check the security footage first. If these two customers still have any objections about what's on camera, we can ask public security to come sort this out. You're okay with that, right?
Like I said, your footage can't be trusted. What part don't you get? Keep playing game.
Whoops.
Dear guests, if you're feeling sick, I've got some meds right here.
Domain expansion. Chaos control.
And if that can't fix your problems, resorting to violence won't either. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Violence? I didn't intend to get violent.
The muscular canine Thyron, who has just finished his other part-time job, steps forward from the crowd and stands before the two men. Wait, canine? I thought he was a wolf. Aren't wolves something else? Aren't they lupine? I think Andrew Russell, the voice actor of Boot Hill, did a cover of Burning Desire. Wouldn't surprise me. A lot of people in the VO sphere tend to do these covers. He's just a big puppy. He's just a big puppy with the Chaos Emeralds. Brianna did too. Didn't, I guess Risa didn't do a cover, but she made something. She made like a TikTok where she was dancing to it. That's what it was. Her and Jeremy.
Just like he said, we're all here to relax and have a good time. No matter what kind of dispute you have, violence isn't the answer. I'm sure everyone here would agree with that. That
I would
said,
not.
These two guests
I
did
completely
report
disagree.
something unusual. And let's not forget there were rumors about Fantasy Resort being haunted a few years ago. Management, if you want everyone to feel safe, shouldn't you address it directly?
Willis,
Shouldn't you be sitting in your air-conditioned
What you talking about,
office at
Willis?
Three Gates Corp? What are you doing here?
It's probably a German Shepherd or Great Dane. With black, red, and white hair? Come on.
Easy, no need to be so hostile. I just heard the resort's business was turning around and came to congratulate you, that's all. Instead of talking
motherfucker is a
about me,
hedgehog.
shouldn't you be focusing on addressing the concerns of the guests here?
Need to see his shoes to see if he's wearing those big-ass hover boots. You look around and notice the visitors' expressions have changed. They're uneasy, unsure what to believe. Who's this Willis guy, and why is he talking like he knows everything about the resort? Who is this Willis guy, and what's he talking about?
To all our guests at Fantasy Resort, please allow me to formally address these so-called haunting rumors. When this resort first opened a few years ago, there were indeed rumors. A few guests claimed they saw ghosts, but none of them could provide any solid evidence. There was no way to prove it.
What's up? What's up, Lexi? Oh, not much. Doesn't know Bruce Willis, SMH. I mean, I don't know anything about Bruce Willis. I just know he was the man of Die Hard. I've seen a few of his movies, but Die Hard's obviously the one I know most. Original Me by Astra Yao. Okay. That'll play when this song is done. So glad I'm not the only one who picked up on that.
No one was injured. We contacted public security immediately and filed a detailed report. In the years that followed, nothing like that has ever happened again. So please, rest assured.
The way you said that sounds like you're calling those guests liars. The ones back then and the two today. And this claim that nothing's happened in years. Maybe that's just because nobody's been coming here.
Dude, your suit jacket is terrible.
It was because of you. You planted those rumors right after we opened, scared people off, and wrecked the business. Once the place was dead, you didn't need to keep stirring things up.
You look like a piece in, like, a Clue game.
Now that we're finally getting back on our feet, here you are, pulling the same trick again, having your goons dress up as visitors to smear us.
You ill-intended freak. The resort was never haunted. More like we're being haunted by you.
I'm afraid I can't accept these baseless accusations. I represent Three Gates Corp. Are you suggesting that either the old rumors or these two gentlemen have something to do with us?
He's like, I'm afraid I can't speak, Bang Boo. What did he say?
Feel free to investigate all you want. No matter how deep you dig, you'll find our hands are clean. I'm a pretty forgiving person, so I'll pretend I didn't hear those accusations against our group just now. But you may want to tread more carefully from now on. I understand you're all eager to turn a profit, considering your loan payment deadline is approaching. But as your creditor, I really can't encourage putting visitors in danger with this haunted house business, just to make a quick buck.
Bro, how many haunted houses have people actually get injured in them, though?
So this resort's drowning in debt? No wonder only ghosts would want to come here.
That's not all. Spiders have made themselves at home here too. Guess where? Right in the cash register.
The song is really not... It's not really playing to the intensity of this scene, I think. Tour day in Inferno. Is this one on? I don't know that that one's on Spotify. There's one by somebody named B Lion. Tiago, does the song have a different name, perhaps? Because I'm not finding anything called that.
Huh. Sir? Why do you know what's inside our cash register? Mind explaining that in a bit more detail?
Of course I was just guessing. I just took a wild guess.
Oh, yeah? Then I'll go take a look inside the
I
register.
think it has a Japanese
don't
name on
mind,
Spotify.
right?
Ah.
What do you mean by that? He was just taking a guess. Is it really necessary to be this suspicious? Right,
Korean,
Mr. Willis?
I mean, I would assume, based on the original language, it would be in Chinese. This one. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can copy and paste that. All right. Okay. That should have worked then.
Sorry, do I know you?
Yeah, we're
The
5
staff here
hours
can
too
do whatever
early
they
for
want.
Astra.
It's their right. And if something has
Yo,
gone
how
missing
long is
from
this,
the cash register, I think a search would be
How
totally
long is this
justified.
event?
Looks like this whole dispute
Usually these
was
events are
just a
really short.
misunderstanding. Well, I've got things to take care of, so I'll be on my way.
It's quite long. Oh.
As expected
Well
of
then.
someone from Tops, always quick to cut ties
Too
when things
long.
go south. Well then, if there really has been a theft, would you two be willing to submit to a quick search?
This event is basically made to be an
Damn it, you
expansion
just
of
can't keep your mouth
2.1.
shut, can you?
Fair enough. What about the alternate event that's also going on right now? Is that like a long
What do
thing,
we do
or
now? No one's backing us up anymore.
to be honest, the 2.1 story was buns, so it was okay. It felt strange. It felt kind of, I don't know, kind of rushed. No, the auto chess thing's kind of fun. I played the auto chess, but there's like something else that just started.
What
I
else?
don't remember.
Break through! Move now!
I'll check in the menu and see. Yeah, go kill him. The ghost ship one? Yeah, the ghost ship, I think. I think that was what I saw earlier. Oh my god, why are you telling me this stuff now like I haven't already been playing as them?
Need my help, Yuzuha? Feel the rhythm of the waves.
But I figured no one was gonna miss that cash anyway!
Why would nobody miss the cash? That's like the one thing that you should assume anybody would notice is gone.
Would you mind explaining it to us in more detail? I mean, ambush. Here to dance.
No way in hell! From now on, you won't get another word out of us!
Oh yeah?
This song kind of
Then get
gives
ready
me
to
like
cry like a
Nickelback
baby.
vibes.
This is gonna stick.
Or like Shinedown or
Stay on offense.
some other mid-aughts rock band. Thugs were quickly taken away by resort security. Sorry, my other part-time job's been pretty hectic lately, so I'm running late. Damn, I can't believe Trouble's managed to follow us all the way out here. Nah, your timing was perfect, Monato. It was your strong entrance that overwhelmed those two thugs, forcing that guy Willis to step in and try to take control himself. Yeah, but you didn't really help us in the fight, though, Monato. I noticed. Literally got gold in auto chest today. Used my battery and left today. I was doing the auto chest stuff, and then I saw that none of the other rewards were polychrome past, like, silver, so I was like, fuck it. Compared to what you've been through, blah, blah, blah.
Yuzuha's right. If these cheap tricks are all he's got, he's no real threat to us now, especially since I'm the ultimate life form.
It's from the Sons of Caledon storyline. Yes, you are correct. This song is. Taken away by security, bruh. Alice just killed those guys. Yeah. Security, get them!
Bang, 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 bang!
I didn't know Kamo was capable of that as well. In any case, it seems the emergency has been handled. Come to think of it, it really is time to get some rest. Thanks for all the hard work. Willis stirred up a bit of trouble, sure, but it's thanks to you and to Alice and Yuzuha's murder that the resort's been improving so much. Yeah. Fairy's auto fishing rod. After equipping the automatic rod, head to any fishing spot and set the rod. Okay. What is... Alice's support can allow the proxy to instantly reel in non-powerful catches. They both do the exact same thing. Okay. Oh, fuck it. I'll bring Alice this time then. Fishing catch. What can I get? Alright, these are all new, so we'll do that.
Anything I can help you with?
The only bad part about this event is the auto-locked out stuff. What? Where do I talk to you? Okay. So...
I will return with a full catch, Master.
Okay. Cool.
Let's go back and rest.
Well, that makes things easy. 2.1 seemed to be one of the best stories connecting Alice and Yuzuha to the overall narrative and making people like Alice or Yuzuha more than originally. Rather than rushed, it seemed like they were taking their time. Yeah, it felt kind of just meandering to me for a little while, and then all the stuff kind of started happening all at once, and then it was like, I don't know, just happened like really quick. Where it was like, oh, we're just wandering around and kind of discovering stuff, and we're doing whatever. And then it was like, okay, now shit's going real. You gotta get inside the facility, and you gotta find out all this stuff, and like, I don't know. I guess I would have liked if they just sped up the start a little bit. It's been a pacing issue. That is, I mean, that's the trickiest thing to do out of any kind of storytelling, I feel, is like getting the pace right. Some of these have been paced too fast, some of them have been paced too slow. I don't know. This is the other thing I was talking about, the other event. No, put this back up. Thank you for the stretch, Vulcan. Ginger almost getting banned for saying the word climax. Yeah, that's the thing. It feels like the early stuff was all paced pretty well, pretty similar pacing. And then it was either, like, it's just been alternating, like, too fast, too slow, you know? Alright. So So what's happening here? Ah, you scared me. Oh, Wise, it's just you. Thank goodness, I thought Yuzuha showed up early. He appeared without a sound, and my heart almost skipped a beat. Ah, Wise, I meant no blame at all. I've just been a bit overly sensitive lately. Clearly, I still have much to improve. Flinching at every little thing does no credit to the Time Field name. Brother, you and your fucking Time Field name, it's just... You just can't let it go. Got a more pressing matter. Yeah, the mobile keyboard I see being an issue a little bit. It's alright. It's a bit complicated. Let me think how to explain. Oh, have you seen that post on internet? The one about the ghost ship? Sure. The post was about a ghost ship. I said yes, but okay. Legend has it that its master was a one-eyed, one-legged captain who killed his entire crew just to keep the treasure for himself. In the end, he sank beneath the waves along with all the treasures on board. However, one day that ship mysteriously resurfaced with a pirate named Brooke on it. You can mess with people's minds, turning them into violent thugs. Didn't expect I'd get your recognition on something like this. Truth is, I was the one who wrote the post. Yes, everything was part of my plan, from crafting the story, decorating the ship, hiring the actors. Turns out putting together a proper ghost story takes far more time and effort than I expected, but now everything's finally in place. As for my goal, well, that should be obvious. There's someone among us who's hopelessly drawn to anything tied to ghost stories. Ever since I met Yuzuha, I don't think I've ever seen her truly caught off guard. She's always messing with people, and she always gets away with it. So I came up with a plan to let Yuzuha know what it feels like to get spooked for once. After all, as a time field... You know, Alice, like, you can just think something for yourself. It doesn't all have to be based off of whether or not you're a time field. What's up, Yusringer? I'm enjoying the 2.1 update a lot. It's very fun, kind of... Well, I guess the story part wasn't very light, but this part is very light and summery and nice. For me, it feels like they kind of shuffled a deck of cards with the main plot points on them. Yeah, I get what you mean. It does feel like there's a strength to the way they were doing it, where it was like, these people are all kind of connected in that they live in New Eridu and they're all dealing with the Hollow, but like overall they're not all doing the same thing, and like the story, they kind of weave in and out of each other's lives and whatever. Which I think helps add to the like slice of life sort of feel, which I think is unique. But then every time it goes back to like, and then the siblings have this like secret master and this teacher who's like really impressive and powerful. It's like, alright. Like, why Sanby and Mockingbird after the 1.4? Yeah, it did feel strange that they did like the same story like right in a row, where it was like, you know, Sanby, she was wrapped up in this military thing that went bad. And Trigger also wrapped up in a military thing that went bad. And also another tragedy where somebody, like, you know, was attacked and whatever because, you know, they were excluded from their group or whatever. Like, it felt very like one after the other, just like, okay, like we've got it. We've seen it. Epilogue could have been prologue for season 2. Yeah. I agree. Thank goodness you're here. Okay. So we gotta spook 'em. Oh wow, you're here too? What a total coincidence. I mean, seriously, what are the odds, right? Want to join us? Come on, Alice. You're gonna blow this immediately? Alice, what's up with you? Your ears are all perked up and you're talking kind of weird. Are you nervous or something? No way, not at all. I'm definitely not nervous. I just thought the weather's so nice today. Mr. Arnold must have told the maids to air out the bedding. Relax, I just meant you seemed nervous when you saw Wise, but looks like that's not the reason, huh? Could it be you're hiding something from me? Hide? What? No way!
Oops, even the fur on your ears is standing up. Alright, I'll stop teasing you. You're right, I just need to calm down a little. Breathe in, out. It's just, this is my first time taking part in a club activity, so I might have gotten a little excited. Oh, so you've never joined a club activity before? Well, I suppose I've had some experience, but I never really had the chance to properly take part in these sorts of activities. After all, as a descendant of the Timefield family, most of my free time is devoted to fencing lessons and cultivating important connections.
That's how I'm gonna start talking as Alice, because she keeps fucking... Oh, as a member of the Timefield family.
Sounds like a typical noble lady routine. You know, the kind of thing you only ever see in movies. Damn.
Don't worry about me. I find this life quite fulfilling, though I do get a bit lonely sometimes. It's like egg bites. Some had water bath, others didn't so much. What? Is that Watts I hear? Yes, Watts is always around somewhere.
In that case, let's have a blast today and make sure Alice gets some awesome memories from her first Spook Shack team-building activity. Cool. Alice and Yuzuha run out toward the sea. You plan to ask Monato about the plan while building sandcastles, but he gives you a knowing look. No matter how long you work on it, your sandcastle refuses to take shape. Monato's, on the other hand, turns out unexpectedly well made. Wait, is he actually taking this seriously? After a while, he suddenly acts like he's discovered something and calls Alice and Yuzuha over. My brain did the ADHD correlation. Sorry. No worries. I still don't really know what that means, but yeah, whatever. I get the general vibe of what you're saying. Some of them were good, some of them not. Yuzuha, Wise and I dug up this sketchy box in the sand, and there's these two map-looking things inside. Want to take a look? Parchment? Red X marks? I see now. All the classic elements are there. Feels like it's connected to that post I saw on Internet lately. This has to be a treasure map. It makes me think of the ghost ship right away. Monato, Alice, did you guys see that post? Yeah, it's the only ghost story thread that's been getting traction on Internet recently. But according to that Internet post, there should only be one map. Let me check on my phone. Yep, but these two maps here don't match. Could one of them be fake? In that case, how about we split up and each check a map? I'm with Monato and you're with Alice. Now let's see, which one should I take? Maybe we could ask Kama. You okay, Alice? You got a cold? The season's changing, and we Thyrans' throats tend to get a little scratchy. Anyway, Yuzuha, let's go with this map. My gut says it's the real one. A canine Thyran's intuition should be pretty spot on. Alright then, I'll trust your call. Sure enough, a Spook Shack team-building activity just wouldn't be complete without some ghost stories. Now I'm getting excited. Oh right, remember to stay safe out there. I mean, I don't really think there are ghosts that can control people's minds, but you never know. Better safe than sorry. Alice, be sure to stay safe when I'm not there, alright? And look after Wise too.
Yuzuha always treats me like I'm a kid. It's so frustrating. Just you wait. I'll make you see what I'm really capable of. Yuzuha and Monato head off together. Out of her sight, Monato gives you a quick all-good gesture behind his back. Because they didn't have enough water/steam to cook them right. I went to pastry arts school, so I sometimes think of baking analogies to help my brain process it right. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that's, I get what you're saying now. But I just don't know enough about egg bites to know, without you explaining it, what that meant. It's all good. And now I've learned something about egg bites. That was a close call. Yuzuha's reactions were more unpredictable than I expected.
Still, we managed to pull through in the end. Anyway, Yuzuha seems pretty interested in this ghost story now. Let's go check on how our actors are doing with their prep.
Oh my god, this is like a whole thing too. What? Is this just a fight? Are we just fighting? It's how they come out nice and juicy and not scrambled scones. Interesting. Ah, it's one of those beat 'em up things again. Whoa.
Let's dance. Feel the rhythm of the waves. You can't run. Move with the blade. A sword technique for summer nights. Your weakness has been exposed.
Your balls have been exposed.
You can't run.
If I'd known it was the lighter side event, I would have done it when it came out. It's certainly not what I expected when it was like, it's gonna be a spooky ghost ship thing. I was like, yeah, alright. Why are we doing this? Damn. It's kind of a shit reward, though. Interesting. Oh wait, this is the new event? I was thinking this was the other beach event. Yeah, we were kind of doing... We were doing the other one first, and I switched to this one because I just wanted to see, like, what it was.
What do you think? The actors I carefully selected, don't they play their roles rather well? Their performance in that last battle was flawless. No wonder they're from the company Mr. Arnold recommended. Thank you. I'm glad to receive such praise from you. All right, everything checks out. As long as they perform just as they did now, there shouldn't be any slip-ups. For anyone dedicated to scientific research, going over even finalized plans is absolutely essential. It's time to head to our next stop, but please wait a moment.
I'm one of those who wishes for playable Arnold. I want Arnold from Hey Arnold to be in this game. I'd pull for him.
I didn't have time to change earlier, but wearing a swimsuit and running around like this, it's really quite improper. For a time field. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, sorry. Let me just fix my tie real quick. All right, let's head out.
Have you seen Alice's vids? I have not. I don't tend to watch the videos of any of this stuff. I kind of just want to experience it in the game if I can, and if I can't, then whatever. Alright, so this one, I guess I'll leave it up to you guys now, knowing that the other event is so long. I can play the other event on stream and do this off stream, or if you'd prefer, I can play both of these on stream. So whatever you guys want to do. Once we're caught up on this, we'll be going back to Hades. So, she makes the no bitches face for a second in one of them. No bitches? But either way, let me make a poll for this. Okay. So, there we go. The poll is up. You can vote for what you'd like to see me do. And in the meantime, I think that is where I'm gonna have to call it, because like I said, I do have to go tonight by or around 10. And it is that time, so I unfortunately can't run long tonight. I know there have been a lot of stream interruptions lately, but I am trying not to do that as much as possible. So, we will be back Friday. I will do more of this, whatever thing you guys vote for the most. In the meantime, let's find somebody to raid. And our hearts, they beat as one. On the run. Caribbean Queen. You know what? Let's just raid Stella, cause she's playing Zenless, and she told me about how she got hit in the head with a chair, and that sounds pretty rough. So, we're just gonna raid her tonight. We'll make it easy. But yes, everybody, thank you so much for being here, for hanging out. Raiders who came in, thank you for sticking around. And yeah, we'll be back Friday to finish the first event. It seems like that's what you guys are looking for, so we will do that. But yes, thank you all so much. We'll be back Friday, and I will try to fill out the whole stream schedule this time. Hopefully there will be no more floods, there will be no more delays. But thank you all, and bye-bye.